Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. I'm here to give my Belgium Grand Prix qualifying quick review and observations, and without any further ado, let's get into my first observation. Well, the conditions were just super tricky to navigate as the conditions were just constantly switching from dry to damp, which made the lap times fluctuate, making it nearly impossible for the teams to find the ideal time to send the cars out to set the proper lap time. With the rain, I really expected the session to be red flagged considering the history that this track has with rain, because usually when it rains here, it barrels down. But thankfully, it rained just enough to spice up the session, but not too much to spoil the fun. Perez finally had a strong and a promising qualifying session, something that he was desperately in need of considering his current situation with the team. I expected him to qualify somewhere in the top 5, but he ended up exceeding my expectations by qualifying P3, just a couple of tenths shy of Leclerc. A solid job from him, but it did not happen without a little bit of scare in Q2, where he almost got knocked out again. But I think it was mostly down to the team's run plan, because in these kind of track conditions, you want to make sure that your driver is the last one to cross the line to give him the best opportunity to improve over the rest. But Checo finished his final push lap in Q2 with still 2 minutes left in the session, leaving room for others to improve behind him. But it was good to see him finally pull everything together to have a smoother qualifying session. Also, considering that these are the kind of track conditions in which he really struggled in the past, it was really promising to see him qualify P3 for the race. So a lot of learning and confidence for Checo Perez to take away from the session. Ferrari popped in a solid lap time to qualify P2 on track with Leclerc and P1 for the race tomorrow with Max's penalty. I think Leclerc did a solid job for the team by taking advantage of the track conditions. As in his own words, he expected for the team to qualify somewhere in the region of P4 to P6 under a normal track condition. But in this mixed track condition, it really tests the driver's talent and their willingness to take risk on their push lap and rewards them with a fine qualifying position. Though I won't be too surprised to see Leclerc drop down the ladders in the race tomorrow, considering that it will be mostly a dry race. But I still think Leclerc did a solid job for the team here in the qualifying session, which should be a huge morale booster for the team. Verstappen, after the disaster of the Hungarian Grand Prix, seemed to have returned to the track to take his revenge on his competition by taking pole with a blistering pace. I mean, he was literally 6 tenths clear of the entire field, which shows that maybe a race win is on the cards for Verstappen, starting P11 in the race tomorrow after taking his engine penalty. I mean, it was a dominating performance. The laps from Verstappen at every part of the qualifying session was just electrifying. Once again proving to the world why he's a bloody champion and why every team would love to have him as a part of their team. Though McLaren's performance in the qualifying session wasn't anything particularly spectacular, I do think that the team would come alive in the race tomorrow to challenge Red Bull for the race win, because their long run pace looked really quick and promising. So I suspect that the team has set up the car more for the race tomorrow than for the qualifying session. So yeah, I will not write off McLaren just yet. So yes guys, these are my observation and quick review of the Belgium Grand Prix qualifying session, and I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit the like button and let me know down in the comments on what you thought of the qualifying session and who you expect to win the race tomorrow. Put it down in the comments. I'm curious to know what is your take on it. With that being said, subscribe to the Master channel if you haven't already, and also hit the bell icon while you're at it so you get notified whenever I upload a brand new video. And until next time, it's me Vinesh from Brandmeister, and I'm out. Love you guys, stay safe, peace.